Welcome to the special town council meeting of August the 6th of 2020. I guess we probably should do the Pledge of Allegiance since it's a town council meeting. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Cool. Okay, so the one agenda item for this meeting is to open the bids for the project at Stop 20. Jeff Altman, you want to go ahead and open those and fill us in?
Sure thing. Yeah, this is the, so I'll read the full name. The project is for the Stop 24 Access Overlook and Restoration Rebid. The bids were collected here at the town hall outside by me, Jeff Olmans from Global Engineering, and the bids officially closed at 2:45 p.m. Bill Bufuniak is here with me. So witness me opening each of these. A letter opener help? Oh, I think I just yanked this guy open. So the first bid I will open is from Gary Up Construction Company.
I'm sorry, what was that name again?
It's Gary Up.
Gary Up, like G-A-R-Y?
G-R-I-U-P.
Okay, the base bid amount is for $243,700. That's 243,700 and 0 cents. For alternate bid A1 for the Trex Mr. Boardwalk, it's a deduction of $13,260. That's a deduction of 13260 and 0 cents. For alternate bid A2 for the HDPE laydown access deck boardwalk, that is a deduction of $23,400. That's a deduction of 23400 and 0 cents. Okay, for alternate bid B for clearing loose debris off of the hillside to the north of the parking lot, that is an add of $33,000. That is 33000 and 0 cents.
And that is B?
That is alternate bid B as in boy. For alternate bid C, that is for clearing and grubbing that same hillside north of the parking area. That is an add of $37,000. That's an add of 37000 and 0 cents.
And what does C involve again?
C is for clearing and grubbing and restoring that hillside with basically clearing any of the native plant material and replanting it with dune grass.
Okay.
Yeah, and Bob, just and for the good of the group, the project includes some restoration to the kind of the eastern part of Stop 24, but where the parking overhang and the hillside on the other side of that was not originally in scope on the projects, and so we built it as an alternate to clear the debris on that hillside piece.
Okay.
Okay, then alternate bid D, as in David, for any of the work associated with repaving the existing parking area. That is an add of $30,700. That is an add of 30700 and 0 cents. Okay, that is so that was Gary Up Construction's bid. Next, I will open the bid for Woodruff and Sons. Okay, the base bid for Woodruff and Sons bid is for $294,080.88. That's 294,080.88. For the alternate bids, for alternate bid A1 for the Trex Mr. Boardwalk, it is a deduction of $29,004.30. That's a deduction of $29,004.30. For alternate bid A2 for the HDPE lay-down access deck boardwalk, that is a deduction of $39,640.38. That's a deduction of $39,640.38. For alternate bid B, as in boy, for the clearing of loose debris on the north slope of the parking area, that is an add of $17,556.00. That's an add of $17,556.00. For alternate bid C, for clearing and grubbing of that same hillside and restoring it with dune grass, that is an add of $39,655.22. That's an add of $39,655.22. For alternate bid D, for the work associated with repaving the parking area, the amount is an add of $27,829.38. That's an add of $27,829.38. Okay, that is the bid for Woodruff and Sons. I'll now open the final bid, which is from Reith Riley Construction. Okay, the base bid amount for Reith Riley Construction's bid is $374,259.65. That's $374,259.65. For alternate bid A1 for the Trex Mr. Boardwalk, that is a deduction of $63,024.00. That's a deduction of $63,024.00. For alternate bid A2 for the HDPE access deck boardwalk, that is a deduction of $74,568.00. That's a deduction of $74,568.00. For alternate bid B, for the loose debris removal from the north hillside of the parking area, that is an add of $11,000.00. Again, that's an add of $11,000. For alternate bid C, for the clearing and grubbing of the hillside north of the parking area and restoration with dune grass, that is an add of $71,085.00. That's an add of $71,085.00. For alternate bid D, for all the work associated with repaving of the parking area, that is an add of $24,660.20. That's an add of $24,660.20. And that's that is Reith and Riley's bid. So with that, I will, what I plan on doing with the bids, Dr. LeMay is taking these under consideration and reviewing all of the components of the bid packages that have been received. And then I will put together a bid tab and a recommendation for the town council that I will send tonight or by tomorrow for your meeting on Monday, and at which time you can act on the bids on Monday night or anytime, I guess, after that point. But that was.
Hey, Jeff, and I certainly don't intend to get into specifics on each bidder, but just for clarity's sake, what was included in the base for all relative to the A1 and A2 deductions? Remind me what boardwalk did we include in the base?
The base bid was the National Park Service wood construction boardwalk.
Okay.
And so that part the overlook portion, the portion at the end of the boardwalk was wood base bid for everything. The alternate bid is basically supplementing the wood construction boardwalk over the, I believe it was 78 feet. It was wood construction in the base bid, and then the two alternates, one was for substituting the wood with Trex, and the second option was the HDPE, like some people call it the blue boardwalk that Michigan City has at their beach at, I think it's Stop 10. Something that is basically a rollout, heavy duty, more of a slip resistant rollout type of boardwalk.
Okay, and then remind me too. We talked about it just briefly, like where the work for alternate B and alternate C, the clearing of the debris versus the clearing and grubbing. What's the difference between the two work types?
The alternate B for clearing the loose debris is basically the contractor going through and anything that is not in the ground, if it's like loose bricks, cinder blocks, wood railroad ties, things that are not in the hillside, anything that's just loose laying there that can be picked up by hand and removed. But that's what those items are. Anything that was embedded, we didn't want to disturb anything embedded in the hillside. That item was just for basically cleaning it up a little bit and kind of clearing some of that loose debris out of the area without impacting the hillside. Alternate C was actually more intensive. That included that they were going to have to remove any plants, kind of disturb the hillside. They were going to have to put in erosion control and make sure that was supported. And then, basically cleaning that area up more extensively and then replanting dune grass to actually restore that hillside.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
So B is just clearing, and whatever's going to grow there is going to grow there.
Correct, yeah, that was, whatever is rooted in place basically stays to protect the hillside. It's just, when we were out there walking the site, we had noticed that there were some, maybe some loose railroad ties, some cinder blocks, some brick, some things that have kind of accumulated there over the years, that, while we were doing the project and had a contractor on site that could be, helped to kind of dress the area up a little bit better without impacting the hillside, obviously.
Okay. So Jeff, you're going to look these bids over, make sure we're comparing apples with apples on all the bids. And then can you send us copies of those bids with that comparison of apples to apples? Maybe even repeating that same description that you just gave us of what the different alternates were.
Okay.
We can all maybe go down and look at stop 10 and see what we think of that. And then we'll bring that to a town council meeting. When we have to make a decision on this by when, Jeff?
I believe I'll have to check in the spec book. I think the bids are held for, I think on this one is 90 days. So you don't have to act immediately at Monday's meeting. You could, take a little bit of time to review it, and then, have a special meeting down the road to, when you've had a chance to look over everything. But yeah, Monday is the earliest I would say that you could act on it if you're comfortable.
And is there any time constraint as far as us getting the grant?
No, basically the grant is ongoing. We're already in the system for that. We just have to make sure that we have the project completed by the time schedule in the spec. So I think we have substantial completion in the middle of May of 2021, and the project has to be fully complete with all of the other grant requirements satisfied. I think there are a couple of items regarding having some public education sessions at the completed site, and all that has to be done before the end of June of 2021.
Okay.
The one item that is a little bit time sensitive is for some of the dune grass restoration. In the spec, we call for that to occur between, I believe it's October 1st and the end of April, I think, of 2021. So they would need to get to fall within that window for planting the dune grass in order for that to have the best chance of flourishing. So that's the one part of it that is time sensitive.
And that's by October of 2021, is that what you said?
Between October of this year and the end of April of 2021.
Okay. All right. Anybody else on the council have any comments or questions?
No,
Any
just
go ahead.
no, just would appreciate the each of the bidders for supplying the information and for participating, and we'll certainly look those over and hope to make a decision here pretty soon. We're up against, we have to make a decision obviously within the time frame, but we also have this grant opportunity which expires middle of next year. So we'll definitely run this one here to a decision point, and appreciate you providing the info.
Any other comments? Any public comments? All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion from Nick.
Do I hear a second?
Second, John Wall.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
All right.
It's unanimous. All right, night, everybody.
Thank
Have a
you.
good evening.